Breaking news has just dropped that's sending shockwaves through the NFL, electrifying fans everywhere and reshaping the landscape of the league in a way few free agency moves ever do. The Dallas Cowboys have officially signed one of the most talented and respected defensive players in the entire NFL, Justin Simmons, the star safety who has been a stalwart for the Denver Broncos since entering the league. This deal isn't just any signing, it's arguably the biggest, most impactful free agent acquisition the Cowboys have made in years and quite possibly one of the most significant defensive signings in recent NFL history. The news broke just hours ago, and already the excitement is palpable as Cowboys fans everywhere are buzzing about what this means for their team's championship hopes, while NFL analysts scramble to evaluate how this changes the dynamics in one of the league's most competitive divisions, the NFC East. The contract details, which include a massive multi-year deal worth well over $70 million, cement Simmons as the highest-paid safety in the NFL, highlighting just how much the Cowboys are betting on his ability to elevate their defense from good to great. For the Dallas organization, this is more than just adding another talented player. It's a clear message to the rest of the league that they are serious contenders, and they are willing to invest heavily to build a championship roster. Justin Simmons is not a player who needs much introduction to NFL fans, but for those who might be newer to the game or less familiar with the defensive side of football, understanding what Simmons brings to Dallas is crucial. Drafted in the third round back in 2016 by the Denver Broncos, Simmons quickly emerged as a key figure in the Broncos secondary and has developed into one of the most reliable and versatile safeties in the entire league. What sets Simmons apart is not just his physical skill set, though those are impressive, but his football intelligence, his ability to read plays before they develop, and his knack for making pivotal game-changing moments. Over his career, Simmons has earned multiple Pro Bowl selections and All-Pro honors, which speaks to his elite level of play and consistent performance against the best offenses in the NFL. He possesses an uncanny ability to cover a wide range of responsibilities, from shadowing tight ends and receivers in man coverage, to stepping up as a linebacker in run support, to making clutch interceptions and forced fumbles that can swing momentum in the Cowboys' favor. He's the kind of player who elevates everyone around him, acting as a vocal leader on the field and in the locker room, guiding younger players and ensuring that the secondary operates as a cohesive, dominant unit. The timing of this signing couldn't be better for Dallas. The Cowboys have long been known for their offensive firepower, boasting stars like Dak Prescott at quarterback and a talented receiving corps led by CeeDee Lamb. However, their defense, particularly the secondary, has been a weak spot that has held the team back from advancing deep into the playoffs. Over the last few seasons, the Cowboys have struggled with injuries, inconsistency, and a lack of that true shutdown defender who can lock down opponents in the passing game. Adding Simmons changes that narrative overnight. He is the exact kind of impact player Dallas needed to shore up their defense. Pairing him alongside their star cornerback Trayvon Diggs creates a secondary duo that opposing quarterbacks will think twice about targeting. Simmons' presence allows the defensive coordinator to dial up aggressive coverages, blitz packages, and complex schemes, knowing that there's a smart, reliable last line of defense back there to clean up any mistakes. His versatility and leadership also help the entire defense perform at a higher level, as he can communicate pre-snap reads, alignments, and adjustments, ensuring the defense stays synchronized against complex offensive sets. This move also sends a powerful message about Dallas's intentions in the NFC East, one of the most fiercely contested divisions in the NFL. The Eagles, Giants, and Commanders all boast talented rosters and will be vying hard to topple the Cowboys, but with Simmons now anchoring the secondary and Micah Parsons wreaking havoc on the defensive line, Dallas clearly positions itself as the team to beat in the division. Opposing offenses now face a much steeper challenge when trying to carve up the Cowboys' defense. Simmons changes the equation by being a player who can single-handedly alter the effectiveness of passing attacks, disrupt timing routes, and provide run support that stymies opposing offenses. The Cowboys have not only improved on paper, they have taken a major step toward becoming a defense that can dictate the tempo of games and deliver the kind of stops and turnovers necessary to win playoff games. The impact of Simmons will be felt not only within the Cowboys locker room but throughout the entire NFC East and even the broader NFC conference. From a fan perspective, the reaction has been nothing short of electric. Social media platforms exploded with excitement immediately after the announcement, with Cowboys fans posting celebrations, highlight reels of Simmons' best plays, and speculation about how this will affect the team's chances of winning a Super Bowl. The general sentiment among the fan base is that this signing is the missing piece to a championship puzzle that has eluded Dallas for too long. Even fans of rival teams have had to acknowledge the magnitude of the signing, with many analysts and commentators admitting that Dallas just got a whole lot tougher to beat. The buzz is real, and it's creating a sense of optimism and momentum that could energize the entire franchise heading into the offseason and beyond. Historically, this signing also marks a significant moment in how teams value safeties in the NFL. Justin Simmons' contract, making him the highest-paid safety in the league, reflects a broader trend where teams are prioritizing defensive versatility and intelligence as much as raw athleticism. In a pass-heavy league where offenses are continually innovating, a safety who can do it all, cover, tackle, read, and lead, is worth every penny. Simmons exemplifies this new breed of defensive back who can shut down opposing weapons and also serve as the defense's quarterback on the field. This deal is reminiscent of other impactful defensive signings, such as Tyrann Mathieu's move to the Chiefs or Jamal Adams' blockbuster trade to Seattle, but it stands out because Simmons combines elite skill with proven leadership and consistency over multiple seasons. This signing will likely influence other franchises when it comes to how they approach their defensive backfield investments moving forward. Looking ahead, the real work begins now for Justin Simmons and the Dallas Cowboys. Training camp will be closely watched to see how Simmons adapts to his new environment and how quickly he builds chemistry with his teammates and coaches. Fans and analysts will be eager to see how the coaching staff utilizes Simmons' skill set within their defensive schemes and how his leadership helps shape the secondary. Expectations are sky high not just because of his talent, but because the Cowboys are clearly positioning themselves for a deep playoff run, possibly a Super Bowl appearance. For Simmons, this is a fresh start with a team that has all the pieces necessary to win, and all: a talented offense, a rising defense, and a committed front office. This move could very well be the defining moment of his career, providing him the platform to showcase his abilities on the biggest stage and finally compete for a championship. Ultimately, Justin Simmons signing with the Dallas Cowboys isn't just another transaction, it's a seismic shift that will echo throughout the league for years to come. This is a franchise-defining move that signals Dallas' return to elite status and a new era of defensive dominance. Whether you're a Cowboys fan thrilled to see your team invest in a top-tier defender, or a football lover excited to witness how this impacts the NFL landscape, this is news that will be talked about for seasons. The question now is, will Simmons' arrival be the catalyst that propels the Cowboys all the way to a Super Bowl trophy? Will this defensive upgrade shift the balance of power in the NFC East and the entire league? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: Justin Simmons in Dallas is a blockbuster move that changes everything. So, what do you think? How far will this signing take the Cowboys? Are they finally ready to silence the doubters and bring home that elusive championship? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. I want to hear all your takes. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the biggest NFL signing of the offseason, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more breaking NFL news and analysis, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll be here to bring you all the biggest stories and insights from the NFL world as they unfold.